it's incredibly dramatic, incredibly not just drama like something that's fake, but it's real, it's history, it's real, it's just filled with biblical principles today for each and every one of us. And we continue, a time to step up. We're in continuing in chapter 4, verses 10 through 13. All right. And then Esther told Hadassah to go back and relay this message to Mordecai. All the king's officials and even the people in the provinces know that anyone who appears before the king in his inner court without being invited is doomed to die unless the king holds out his gold scepter. And the king has not called for me to come to him for 30 days. So Hadassah gave Esther's message to Mordecai. Mordecai sent this reply to Esther. Don't think for a moment that because you're in the palace, you escape when all of the Jews are killed. If you keep quiet at a time like this, deliverance and relief for the Jews will arise from some other place. But you and your relatives will die. Who knows if perhaps you will make queen, but just a time such as this. Wow, my goodness. That word goes to Mordecai. Hey, I can't do that. There's no way. I just can't go into the king. And then Mordecai, back to her. This is what happens. We've seen the devastation, the mourning. We've seen Mordecai beginning to respond in asking Esther to step up and go to the king. And now we see Mordecai in this response from Esther, who has said, I can't go in there. You know, I've been there. It hasn't been 30 days yet. But I cannot go in there. And then Mordecai saying, we're going to be delivered. We're going to be delivered. Do you see that? It's incredible. We're going to be delivered. This thing is not going to. How would he know that? How would Mordecai know that they are going to believe? Why is this the kind of man who would get this young girl and put him in his family? Why is this kind of this man so virtuous as to see a king that he probably may not care that much for, but would report that he's about to be assassinated? Why would this man have enough faith in him to be able to relate to his young relative, hey, look, you step up. You go do what is necessary. Because if it is not you, somebody's going to deliver us. And how did you not know that you're not there for a time such as this? I'll tell you how he knows. Because he knows the promises of God. And he knows that the promise of God is within those people that are going to make it. And you and I have got to have the same understanding of his word. All right, that it is not simply about us. It's not about making somebody a queen. It's not about making somebody, you know, an official in a palace. It is about God's campaign. It is about his campaign of holiness. It is about his campaign, his revelation to humanity, that he is God and that he holds and that he keeps to his promises. And that even if you had to die, it would be to a greater cause when that does happen. My. It's a time, he is saying to her, to step up. This is your time. This is your hour. It was not just about making you queen. It was about God and his campaign.